What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy, Dat Boi Maxxx, back once again, baby. And you know where we at? It's the Midwest Muzik Grind with me, Dat Boi Maxxx, baby. And today, I got to let y'all know who we're sponsored by, too, because I don't want to get that wrong, because I'm so happy that they are. Soul Collective, sneakers, vintage, and streetwear, where you can buy, sell, trade, open Sunday to Sunday, 12 to 7 on 421 North St. Joe Avenue. And today, y'all, I got a super special guest. I got the homie in the building. Pull Up Cooly is in the building. What's up, big dog? How we doing today?
What's going on with it, Max?
How you doing, big man? How you been?
Chilling, man. Trying to stay out the way, stay afloat at the same
Yes, sir.
time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad to get you down here, man. It's been crazy, man, but I'm glad that you got here and you in the building, man. And I know a lot of people gonna be tuned in for this one, man. But who you got right here on your right side, or my bad, your left side, actually?
It's management, Blake, man.
What's up, Blake? How we doing, man?
How's it going, Max?
You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
How's y'all summer going, man?
It's going.
You been staying cool, or you know what I'm saying?
Busy.
Kids, and more kids. Y'all hear what he talking about? That man, a family man over here. In case y'all didn't know.
Man.
But it's all good, Cooly, man. If you don't know how we break it down, bro, I'm gonna break it down for you, baby. And this is what we do. We do the come up, the start, what you got going, and everything else in between. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start out with your name, bro. Where did Pull Up Cooly come from, and where did it originate?
Really, just the start of the group. When it first popped off, I was Cooly Mac. You know, I outgrew that. I outgrew it. It really wasn't nothing I really named myself. It was more given. An old head see me out. Cooly Mac. So I ran with it from there. But we started the group, and it was just pull up everything. So everybody was pull up something. You know, Pull Up Cooly. That's just how it was.
I remember when I started hearing about Pull Up, man, because I know a few of them, like Pull Up Keenan and all them stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they be
That's
going crazy, and like Cameron and all them. I think I said the wrong name,
we
maybe.
are still one. That's both of them. That's the twins.
Okay, so yeah. The twins was going crazy,
twins.
but they would pull up on me,
Rio,
Max. You know, they hit that dance move, and I'm like, look at him. Had to put them in the video almost, man. I was trying to, but we never got a chance to make that happen. But no, shout out to the whole Pull Up gang.
We all still one. You know, everybody grown. They got their own things going on, but overall, we all still brothers. Ain't nothing changed.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. So that's what's up, man. So real quick, Blake, how did you get in touch and in tune with Pull Up Cooly, man?
Man, that's a long story, but just the belief, man. Like I was telling you, I wanted to stay out of music. I kind of fell back, wanted to stay out of it. Thought I'd never work in music again, but just the belief, man. I didn't want another wasted talent out of the area. A lot of wasted talent in this area, man. So we reached out and we linked up, and I just wanted to give them resources, and then one thing led to the next, and kind of became the sole manager for him and a couple of the guys in the group. So
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, man. I'm just trying to get some history for myself that I don't even know. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So that's what's up, man. So how long have you been rapping, and when did you start rapping?
Let me think.
Take me back right quick. Yeah, we gonna go back.
Really, I ain't take it serious at all. I probably really made my first meaningful song. It was probably 2014, 15. I ain't for sure. I got shot, and I basically this song it was a plead the fifth thing. So I'm like, I ain't gonna tell nobody. So I dropped that, and from there it was just that the streets just felt it. Like that's a real legit. You know, he ain't one to get in there. He know what he get himself into. He know how to go about it as far as the street cred type. Like I'm getting that. But overall, that was the first song. Once I did that, it took time to find myself from there. So I've probably been doing music probably every bit of 10 plus.
10 plus?
10 plus at least. About 10 plus years. But yeah, that's where it started, Plead the Fifth.
Was that like your very first song that you ever dropped, period? Just that one?
That was my very first song that I really went and was like, this is it. I'm finna start the music career. This is what I want to do type.
That's awesome, man. So like then, if that's the case, then who were some of your influences, man, that kind of made you want to start doing stuff like that and start recording?
Locally or
just in general. Just in general.
You know, everybody gonna say Wayne.
That don't mean nothing, but I mean, if he's responsible, he's responsible.
Just one of them, like, he can do it, you can do it type situation. So Wayne overall, but as of now, my biggest influence is Kodak. Like,
Kodak, Yak.
That's my man.
Yak crazy,
right,
bro.
I fool with Yak. Like Yak really a lot of motivation for real. He showed me like overall. he go through a lot in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow, some way, he just find a way to surpass and, you know what I mean, still
going.
pop up on top and keep going. So it just give me the influence to keep chasing. Even when I feel like I'm done or don't want to do it no more, I'm just drained from music. And when I see him, that motivates me to just keep going. So really, overall, Yak, man, Kodak.
Okay.
Jump to finish. From when I seen him come in to where he at right now in the present, Kodak Black.
Okay. So, Blake, real quick, let me ask you a question. What did you see in Cooly, man, that really made you be like, I'm taking you under my wing, I got you? You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be another wasted artist around from this area, man. Like, what did you really see in him to make you really take him and really want to get the resources out that he might need to further his career?
Definitely, man. Definitely the sound. It was the sound. It's just, you can play a song once, and when you can sing it, you find yourself singing it later that day.
Yeah.
That's when you know, man, it's got the hit, that chemistry of a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that was going on, man. Then also, I was kind of, skeptical about it still, but when I pull up on him, like you said, man, and you see the kids in the studio with him,
Mm-hmm.
all that aspect, family, man, it's like, yeah, man, I can see myself around this. It ain't, streets get tiring, man.
Right.
I was at that age, man. I'm a little
Mm-hmm.
older. I'm 31, so it's like, whenever I seen that, the family aspect and the grind and just the hunger in his voice,
Yeah.
that definitely sold me, man. It's sometimes I say, like, I believe in him more than he believes in himself, and so it's like I'm always right there, man, trying to push him, motivate him, keep going.
Yeah. Sometimes we need that as artists, man, which is like a big kick in the butt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to
push
make
me
sure
here.
that we... Right. And like I
getting
said,
up
you
there.
here. Because I almost, we almost didn't make this happen. But like I'm saying, though, bro, I'm glad that you was able to get down here to take some of your time out of your day to come down here and mess with us at the Midwest Music Grind, man. And that's what it's about, is the word grind.
Vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we supposed to have been done linked up on something. But you know what? Better late than never. I'll take it, man.
Always.
So
Always.
have you done like any like shows recently or anything, or like?
Recently, I ain't really been doing too much of nothing. I really just been in a bubble. I can honestly say I've been in a bubble, but everybody come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just different timing for different people. Everybody got their own timing on when something they want to react or do something or take it in their hands to take it to the next level. I'm back though. Like it just takes. I had to take some time off.
No, bro, it be like that, man. You don't want to stress yourself out or get burnt out on what we doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. If you could, what's some words of encouragement, man, that you would say to any other up and coming artist, man, under you? You know what I'm saying? Like for the next person.
If you want to do it, do it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about a person's opinion, who fool with it, who don't fool with it. If it's something that you want to do, just do it. Don't even let yourself hold back. I done been in a situation where I done held myself back. You don't get nothing. It ain't nothing at the end of that. So overall, just if you gonna do it, do it. Don't wait on nobody. Don't make no excuse. Don't half step it. Full-fledged, do it if you gonna do it. That's really it.
That's what I like to hear. That's a little different than what I've heard from, saying some of the other artists, man, that have already came up here, you know what I'm saying, and touched on the same subject, man. But that's what I like to hear, is that it's been different for some, you know what I'm saying, for each person, which is, I hope who's ever listening is taking all this and applying this to their own career.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, getting motivated and all that cool stuff like that, man. But that's what I like to hear, man. That's awesome, man. So you said Wayne is responsible for
really
a little bit of the start, and then Yak right now got you going right now. So you're going to come out that bubble.
Yeah, because it fall back to where, like, why it would be Yak. It's like, I be stressed out, and then I let that beat me. So then I be like, I ain't doing this no more. I don't even want to do music. Forget music, forget out. And I know it's in my heart, you know what I mean? So even with me saying it, I still take a notion to feel some type of way about me saying it to self, knowing like that ain't it. You know what I mean? I know I'm still going to wrap around. I know it's going to come back around. So
that's awesome.
It just showed me, like, when you at your lowest, all you got, it's therapy. You know what I mean? Music
very
is therapy,
therapeutic.
You know what I mean? So when I'm stressed out, I'm thinking, like, I don't really talk, period. I don't like talking to people. So I'm like,
that's what you get your manager for over here to handle
really
some of
want to
that.
talk. So I'm like, my best way is the only way I know. It's the music. And that's probably why my head and mind been where it's at. I ain't really gave myself no self-therapy, So maybe it's time to hop in the booth and see where my head at right now. I ain't recorded nothing in a little.
I was about to ask you anyway, like, so, like, what you got coming up, you know what I'm saying, like, music-wise and
everything. It's a lot of unreleased music that I just ain't really, I just been sitting on it. So I'm really finna just drop. I'm gonna try to drop. I was supposed to been did the Mr. Say A. That's just to introduce the ad. You know, before I come on beats, I'm say A. Say A. So I'm like, they gonna know that's, anytime they hear that, they gonna know Mr. Say A, that's me. So that's gonna be the project as far as like a mixtape album, whatever they want to call it. Probably drop a little EP in the mix. I've been doing some work on Silas beats. Shout out Silas. You know,
Definitely give me all that, man. Like, who you been working with? Like, you know what I'm saying? On some of the unreleased stuff. Like, who you?
I got Silas for sure. I got some work with Jake. I got some work with, what's buddy that's with, little dude that's with Dalton. He been recording this music. I can't think of his name, man. But that's what I'm saying. There's so much unreleased old stuff that I just got to really hook up.
Yeah.
Look and see what I got going on and really
Zan.
attack. Lil Xanny. Lil
Xanny.
Xanny.
Okay.
Shout out Lil Xanny, man. Hey, he talented. He don't really do a lot of writing either. You know what I mean? We just went in there and vibe. So
yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That's cool right there.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be done. It's a lot of artists that I ain't got to link with that I should have been linked with, and we should have.
Make sure you do, man, because you know what I'm saying. You never know what you're gonna create with anybody, man. And you know everybody they want to paint that picture. You know what I'm saying with you.
Time to learn that too. And that's really missing opportunity. You sit back and then you like, I could have been work with this one. Then you see this artist work with this artist, and they make magic. So you like, you know what I mean? I could have had a little magic.
Nothing wrong, in it too. Right. Nothing wrong with the collabs.
Myself, you know what I'm saying? So,
No, bro. But we know that. Bro, you have a real strong fan base, and you've had one for a minute. That's what I'm saying. So,
I really got
real talk. Touch on that real quick, man. You know what I'm saying, with you and your fans, man, and like how that really started to really pick up and take off the way that it has.
As far as the fans, oh yeah, that right there, when I went on my run, that was the push. You know what I mean? Every time I'm turning around, I got kids like literally want me to show up. They don't even want a gift. They just want to see me on their birthday, sing one of my songs or something. And that changed because it's one thing for an adult who understands, you know what I mean, what's really going on in life. But when you got a kid that really listen and hear your music, and they feel it, like it's something that they going through, even if it's the littlest thing that they're going through just as well, them kids feel it like.
Yeah, they feel that.
And it put me in a state like it's one thing to get a grown person to feel it, man. But when I got the kids really looking up to and really like hearing the music and they relating, and that's my thing. I really want to make music to relate to the people. A lot of my music is gonna consist of what somebody somewhere around the world is going through. So
you get requests for for birthday parties. What else? Weddings. We got people wanting him performing at his weddings. Crazy stuff. Man.
That's
awesome right there, boy. That's booking.
Motivate.
Yeah, that's booking right there.
Probably my biggest motivation is the fans. I can go to a local store and you see 2-3 people in there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you pull Cooly, ain't you? Oh yeah, man. Hey man, I've been trying to see." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's awesome. That's motivation,
kids,
bro.
You know what I mean? Like the kids when they at the stores, I see the kids out and bomb. Look, hey, here, take this. Here, go get y'all some candy. Just because they acknowledge the fact of who it ain't like I'm looking for it. You know what I mean? It's just the fact that I was probably feeling bummed out that day.
Yeah.
And I look up and this kids like in a maze. They at a wow with.
That's
me
awesome,
being
bro.
in
That's
presence,
such
so.
encouragement, like for real,
You know
for
what I
real.
mean? So that'd be the push right there.
That's what's
That's
up.
the biggest push for
That
real.
is what's
gotta
up.
do. Besides my kids and family, you know, you want to make it out for your family and your kids and all. But overall, anything as far as the fans, that's probably my biggest push, to be able to go outside somewhere and somebody acknowledge and know who I am, recognize my face and say, "Oh, you
nice."
They'll
Shout out to
make
the fans.
They'll make me feel bigger than I'm, you know what I mean, feeling at that moment. I might feel low, like real low, but when they acknowledge or say this and woo, it put me in a better feel. I might do something that I didn't plan on doing.
Yeah. Shout out to the fans, bro. For sure. So, what song did you bring up here today, man?
The one I brought up here is, I really didn't have a specific, you know what I mean, we scrambling and gambling, but we running with court dates and funerals.
Okay.
It's just...
Okay, really I think that speaks for itself. I feel like so. Yeah. I think we need to check this out right here, man. What's your social media handles, man, so people can follow you, subscribe, etc.
Really, you want to find me on social media? Just type in "Pull Up Cooly" on all platforms. I'm gonna pop up. You're gonna see me. You know what I mean? So just pull up Cooly, pull up Cooly, pull up Cooly. Everything's pull up.
Pull up Cooly, and that's PULLUPCOOLY, right?
Yes,
okay.
Appreciate it. Yep, that's it.
Okay, well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man, and kicking it with me, Blake, man. Give me some of your social media, too, man, so they can follow you.
If you want to follow me, anything music inclined, it's all Blake_the_manager on Instagram. You can get at me there. And or pushartistmanagement@gmail.com for bookings on Cooly.
For
features,
bookings and everything. Yeah, I was gonna say
that.
plug that too.
Definitely. So if
Any shout outs?
Shout out my cameraman, man, DF, man. That's a good brother right there.
Mm-hmm.
So just
BG,
shout out, man, all the
you know what I
locals.
mean?
Shout out all the locals.
Yeah,
Shout out Midwest Music
BG
Grind.
pushing, doing
Thank you,
his
man.
thing. My cousin Youngin, he pushing, doing his thing. Like if y'all any local, even if I don't name you, you know what I mean? If y'all doing music, just keep pushing. Do your music. It don't. My opinion doesn't count. The next person's opinion doesn't. Only opinion that's gonna matter is if you feel what you putting out. So it
That's
all
what's
falls
up
back
right there.
to you. You know what I mean?
Y'all
Just
heard
keep
it, man.
pushing.
All right, well, that's what's going on, man. We got Pull Up Cooly in the building, man, for the Midwest Music Grind. I'm going to see y'all next week, man. It's going down. Yes, sir. Peace.